It's definitely something to help you with your percentages when you're going up against a big man, when you're trying to slash inside the paint, when you're trying to slither and get open, okay guys? And it is the
You win!
What it do, baby? What's up, everybody out there in the World Wide Web? I am BR.Rider, and this is BR.Rider.Gaming. Welcome back to the channel, fam.
What?
So if you clicked on the video, you already know what it is. We're getting into this how to be a slasher type tutorial.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
These are gonna be tips and tricks on how to be a slasher in 2K20. This is something that I learned, and it made driving so much easier. It made it so much more manageable. This is something to help you guys on offense. Even if you're not the best offensive player, anybody could use these tips and use it to your advantage. Alright guys, so with that being said, before we get started guys, I will tell you guys this. If you learn anything from my videos, I already know that you guys are going to learn something from this video, so please join the squad, join the fam, hit that sub button down below, hit that notification bell, and join the squad so you can get updated every time we drop some heat. So with that being said, let's get straight into it, y'all. 2KU, my favorite place to go, 2K University, and go straight to freestyle, alright? For this one, I'm going to do Team LeBron, because they have a lot of playmakers there. So we're going to use the best slashers in the game to make this video, okay guys?
Let's go!
So I'm not too sure how long this video is going to be, because there's only a couple moves that I'm going to show you guys, but they are essential to being an effective slasher in this game of 2K, whether you're playing online or with a friend, playing in the rec, playing on my park, any of that, you know what I mean? So let's just get straight into it guys.
Let's go!
We're going to start out with the beard. So number one, I already made a video about slashing and driving, so if you haven't seen that, I'm going to link that in the video below to get you guys updated so you can get every detail on driving and being successful on going to the cup. Alright guys, this is going to be a little advanced tutorial to show you guys a few tips that I forgot to mention or that I didn't mention in the first video. That's why we're doubling up on this video, but we're specifically catering to the drive and being an effective slasher, okay guys?
Let's go!
If the defender is in your way and you just can't dunk every time like this, yeah, we're going to give you guys some insight and some tips on what to do, alright? So, tip number one. This was in my other video, but it's just such a fun move that I want to implement it in this video as well. And it's James Harden's best move, his favorite move. It's going to be the Euro step, alright guys? The way to do the Euro step, whichever hand the ball is in, you use the right analog stick and move it to the opposite hand. So right now, for example, the ball is in Harden's left hand. We're going to rotate it and move the joystick to the right. I'm going to do it without turbo. Euro step with the right hand. Boom, let's go. So Euro number two, we're gonna do the same move again, but this time we're gonna hold the turbo button. So let's see what happens. Alright, see this? So that's a little bit of a difference. You do it without the turbo, he's gonna go for a layup. You go with the turbo, he's gonna try to dunk it, assuming you have turbo. So that's another tip. Before I go any farther, guys, don't spam the turbo button. Don't press the turbo button the whole game, because your guy is going to be gassed and ineffective. If I try to do that same move when he has no turbo, I probably won't even be able to get it off because he's so tired he can't even jump anymore. A lot of these moves take turbo to do, you know what I mean? Your player needs to have energy to be successful with these moves, especially if you're trying to dodge defenders. So that is a key tip. Do not spam and do not hold the turbo button. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you guys the opposite way. So I'm gonna do the Euro. The ball is in the right hand. I'm gonna use the right joystick and move it left, okay, without turbo. So now that we got the Euro step out the way, this move is one that I just recently mastered. It's definitely something to help you with your percentages when you're going up against a big man, when you're trying to slash inside the paint, and when you're trying to slither and get open, okay guys? And it is the hop step. Check it. Oh, that's nasty, especially with someone like Westbrook. So the hop step's gonna give you separation from a defender. It's gonna slide you and try to get you separation from the big man that's trying to help over as well. It gives you like a different angle, so you're harder to find, you're harder to gauge. so they won't be able to block you as easily. Look at that. Change the direction, layup. And there's two ways to do this move, okay? The first way is when you're driving to the rim, you tap square. It's basically a pump fake to the defender because you're like harder to gauge or harder to find. Boom, look at that. Change the direction. Your defender won't be able to follow you when you're doing that, okay? These are all on the PS4, by the way. You can translate it over to Xbox if you want, but I play on the PS4, so this is what I use. So this is the other thing. You don't want to tap square when you're all the way underneath like this. Like, you don't want to do that. It'll basically be a pump fake. You want to tap square around this area right here. The key, right around the key, right around here. Alright guys? So let me give you another example. I want to tap it right here. Boom. Boom. Oh my gosh. That is nastier than I thought. I'm going to slow it down real quick. You see how much separation you get. You see how much distance he covers. If the defender catches you when you do that move, he's a pretty good defender, okay? I mean, this isn't going to be a guaranteed perfect move for every time, but it's one to give you better percentage to succeed in the game. You know what I mean? Rather than just going straight up and the big man just watching you and waiting for you to get in the paint. Alright, so the second way, in addition to pressing square, is using the right analog stick. You're going to angle it to the back, right, or left, depending which way you want to jump, okay? It's like the back diagonal, alright? So we're going to go back left here. Boom, boom, boom. I'm trying to put the arrows in there so you guys can understand it, alright? And the same rules apply. If you want to go for the layup, you're going to make sure not to hold the turbo, okay? But if you want to go for the strong dunk, if you have turbo and you haven't been spamming it, I would use it right around this area here. If I'm driving, right around this area is when I'm pressing the turbo button, okay? That's when I'm going to start pressing it. Like out here, I'm not pressing it. I'm dribbling, but I'm not pressing it. Boom, as soon as I hit it, there it is. Alright, next. So this is gonna be more of a flashy type of move. It's the same type of gist of the hop step, but this is the one that I recently found out, and it's the spin gather. Same as the hop step. The hop step is a gather, and this is another gather, but it's the spin gather. So this move is essentially when you hold the turbo, when you're in the lane and you're holding turbo and you double tap square. This is gonna help you gather, spin, and dunk, okay? If you're someone like LeBron, let's try it. Let's go. So it's like a gather, drop step, spin to a dunk or a layup, depending how you use it. It's like you change direction, right? So your defender won't be able to lock on you. I'm running this way, right? You'd think I could just keep going that way, but the spin changes direction and brings you back towards the rim. Your defender won't be able to know what's coming, alright? They think you're just going to keep running to the corner, but in reality you're doing this. Boom. Wow. And it's explosive. Those are some key moves to help you be successful in the lane, guys. And another tip I'm going to put on top of that. Don't think any of these moves are a must to shoot it. If you tap square and you do the move, you do the hop step, you do the spin, and you let go, he's just going to pivot. He's not going to shoot the ball, alright? So don't be obligated to shoot it if you don't have to. Look. See? And now I could just kick it out or change the direction or whatever. None of these moves have you obligated to shoot the ball. You could choose not to shoot the ball if you don't want to. Boom, hop step. Look, pump fake, pump fake. You could pump fake your butt off if you want to afterwards. Boom, see? Boom. It's not a travel. I wouldn't suggest it, but you can keep doing that if you want to. But what I do, personally, competition-wise, say I do it. Boom, and the defender's there, I'm going to pass the ball to the corner or pass it to the open man, because normally if you do this move, everyone's going to collapse, somebody's going to collapse, somebody is not going to be in the right spot, okay? And then you can pick them apart after that. Alright guys, so that's going to wrap up the video right there. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys learned something, and if you did, you might as well join the squad. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the fam, join the squad, hit the notification bell to get updated every time we drop some heat, because you know your boys out here spin some knowledge. Alright guys, I'm going to end it right there so I can start on my next video. Your boy's coming out with some fresh, cool content. I like it. The 2K community has been having my back, so why not, do all I can for it. And just like that, we're out here, fam. So with that being said, I'm going to end it like this. Go play some 2K, shoot your shot, and get the W. Hey.